This is Mark Dell with Android Spin, and this review is for Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 1 by Sega of America. Sonic bounces back to Android, but this time he's got all new digs. Sonic 4 is positioned as the 2010 sequel to the 1994 game, Sonic & Knuckles. This gives the game some pretty big shoes to fill before you've even looked past the game's title, since the pre-3D era of Sonic games is nearly unanimously recognised as being the pinnacle of the series. Setting the latest game as their direct sequel is, in a word, bold. There's been a definite effort to make Sonic 4 feel like a true sequel to the original games, with its completely 2D playing angle, Sonic 1 special stages, and familiar enemies and areas, but somehow things just feel a little bit off. While the angle might be 2D, Sonic is created in full 3D, along with many of the other objects in the game. These new 3D graphics are right in your face with a constant close-up view of Sonic that never makes you feel like you're getting a wide enough view of the action. The quality of the 3D art is also inconsistent. If you were to take any single piece of art from a game, then it would appear fine, but when everything comes together it just doesn't flow together and match up as it should, mostly in regards to lighting and shading effects. The art style isn't the only thing that makes Sonic 4 not feel like a true sequel, as there's some subtle changes to the physics and just the way that Sonic handles. These issues might not seem like much to a new player, but the original Genesis games had a certain feel to them, and there was a way that you expected Sonic to control and behave. Changes such as adding more momentum and animation to Sonic's movements make him feel sluggish, and other changes such as the rolling attack slowing you down mean that you'll have to change the way that you approach certain situations. These changes in Sonic's behaviour are baffling, in a game that tries so hard to bring back what people loved about the early Sonic games. The levels themselves vary sharply in quality. Earlier levels play homage to Hillzone stages and show off some of the best levels the game has to offer. But through the 12 stages there's some sharp low points, such as an accelerometer-based minecart level and a small single-room pinball level. There is the option to play through these levels in any order, but you'll have to beat 3 levels in each zone to unlock the boss level, and then beat those levels to unlock the final boss. There is of course emeralds to collect, which can be found in special stages, and taking the time to collect these will grant you the power to turn into Super Sonic and unlock a different ending. It's hard to understand some of the choices that have been made in Sonic 4 Episode 1, and it appears that many of these issues have been noticed by Sega and will be resolved in Episode 2. For now, however, Episode 1 is not a great example of a Sonic platform game, or even a great example of the genre. If you're looking for a great example of both, then you absolutely must check out Sonic CD, Android Spin's platform game of 2011.